Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. For those who are new here, welcome. I'm Libby.
And I'm Este.
It is now sadly the end of summer.
I know, so sad.
Hello, darkness,
Do you know what? Autumn is okay, but winter is my least favourite
Winter is tough to get through in Melbourne.
So I'm actually very sad that summer's over. The daylight savings is going to be over soon.
I've come to talk.
Sun's going to start setting at like 5:30. But on the flip side, there were many things about summer that we did enjoy, including the beauty products that we used over the last few months. So that's what today's video is all going to be about, sharing our summer favourites with you, just because. So strap in.
Get yourself a cup of tea.
And keep watching. So we have picked out 5 top products that we have really enjoyed using over the summer. We're just going to take turns going through them. Funnily enough, all of your products, well 90% of your products are products from our store. You're quite loyal, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I like what we have and it works really well for my skin.
But all of the products that I've chosen are not from our store.
Yes.
As you can see, I'm more of the experimenty type.
Yeah.
So even though I love our skincare products and our makeup products, I still like to venture off and try different brands from different sites as well. This is probably why my skin is so messed up, but yellow.
I did notice that all of our products are just beauty products, but I think maybe in the next seasons maybe we can incorporate other things as well. But to start off, of course, in summer and any time of the year you're supposed to wear sunscreen, but of course definitely in summer when the sun is the harshest is when I've really relied on my sunscreen, which is the Hawaiian Tropic Silk Hydration. It is amazing. It feels like any normal moisturizer. It doesn't feel heavy, it's not sticky, it's nice and silky, and it's just a great sunscreen. Like, I know that when I'm out in the sun longer than I should be, I still don't burn up or anything. So it's a really comfortable sunscreen to wear. I am going to obviously use it all year round, but I just wanted to mention it in summer's favorites because obviously the sun is much harsher in the last 3 months. But yeah, been using this I think twice a day to try and make sure that I've got plenty of sunscreen on me.
That's a really nice one. One of my summer favorites is this Laneige lip sleeping mask. Although it is a lip sleeping mask, I use it as a lip balm throughout the day. So I have this sitting on my desk when I work and I just reapply it every time I feel like it needs it. It comes with a cute little spatula, which I forgot to bring here, but it smells like gummy bears.
Oh, that smells so good.
Yeah, it's like a fruity...
Excuse me.
Yeah. It's gummy bear flavour. I believe this is one of their newer flavours that they came out with. I haven't tried the other ones, but I know the vanilla and the strawberry is really popular.
My goodness, that smells so good.
How good is this?
I also have the Laneige lip mask, but I actually brought it, but in the pink version.
What flavour is that? Grapefruit?
I think it's just strawberry.
Yeah, okay.
Or berry.
Oh, yes.
Anyways, but it's amazing.
Isn't it?
Yes.
I really like this. Keeps it super hydrated and plump.
Next one on my list is obviously Vitamin C Glow Serum. Again, this is a bit like with my sunscreen. I will use this all year round, but in the summer I feel like I definitely reach for this a lot more because I know that vitamin C is one of the most well-known antioxidant. So knowing that I'm out in the sun quite a lot, I want to make sure that I'm protecting myself with sunscreen, but also if there's any free radicals on my skin, that they are demolished with this Vitamin C Glow Serum. And for me, I have quite sensitive skin and I've used other vitamin C serums before and my skin has reacted to those, but with this one it has not, and the consistency is quite unique as well. Been loving this. Very light on the skin, doesn't feel heavy or anything, not sticky, and just great for summer. Sometimes if my skin's actually not feeling too bad, I can get away with just using this and sunscreen and not having to put a moisturizer on.
Next on my list is this cleansing purifying scrub with sea salt for your hair. Christophe.
I was going to say that looks very small.
It's a mini size, so I think this is their smaller size. They have a larger one. I don't know how big.
What brand is it?
Christophe.
Oh, I've never heard of them.
Yeah, well, you gotta get on this.
Oh, okay.
So this is a scrub for your hair and you use it in the same way you would as your shampoo. So like maybe once a fortnight I would use this in replacement of a shampoo.
Do you put it through your scalp or your hair?
Your scalp. Try to concentrate it. So you scoop it out and then I just pop it here. And then you need like, I dip my hair back to activate with a little bit of water in the shower.
Okay.
And then you just scrub it and it becomes super foamy. But you need to keep adding water to make it more foamy and foamy. It dissolves with water, and the more you work it, obviously it lathers up quite a bit. And it just leaves your hair squeaky clean. Like, you know the rubbery squeaky clean? Like when you're trying to squeeze water out of your hair and it goes
Yeah, it does. It does contain sodium lauryl sulfate.
Yeah, but that's what makes
the
it
squeaky
so
clean.
Yeah.
Surfactant. Yeah.
But if you want a really good, you know, if your hair's super greasy or super oily that day, use this. It is amazing at getting all of those oils away, and your scalp is just like free to breathe.
A lot of people fear sulfates in their shampoos, but sulfates are actually the most effective ingredient to actually give yourself a really deep clean, especially if you got more of an oily scalp, or you like to use a lot of products in your hair like mousse or a pomade, something like that you really just want to get rid of on the strands of your hair. Sulfate is actually really good, and that's why I think you then feel that squeaky cleanness.
Yeah, it does such a good job at removing product excess oil.
Yeah, probably use it sparingly, like once a week or once a fortnight.
Yeah,
so you don't strip away all your oils from your hair. But if you really do want a deep clean, I highly recommend looking for a sulfate in your hair care. It's a bit controversial, but it actually is the best cleanser for the hair.
Love this stuff. It smells like
wow, it smells like a
men's
fragrance.
cologne.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it smells so good when you're like rubbing it in. It feels like you're like getting your hair washed at the hairdresser's.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, that's what the vibe is.
This one's sort of a newer one in our range, which we actually did get in the summer, which is the Hyaluron Pink Capsule Serum. I've used through most of this. This is just one from our shelf, but I think I'm halfway through my one. And I absolutely love this serum. It is so hydrating. The consistency is really thick when it comes out of the packaging, but when you start spreading it, it's like water. So it breaks the structure when you add sheer to it, and that's why it becomes super, super thin. Like I'm saying water thin.
It turns into like the essence all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You know? It's like a jelly, and then you just like burst it.
Yeah,
like it's like a really good dose of the essence or something.
Yeah, like it actually feels like it burst as you add pressure to it. So it's working really well for my skin. I enjoy this just as much as I enjoy the essence. I find this one a little bit more hydrating. Like this and the essence I use all over through since we gotten this product.
And it's super lightweight too, which is great.
With this product, if you want that glassy, dewy looking skin, like super healthy, this is the one. This and the Hyaluron Moisture Cream. These two, my goodness, you honestly look like a glass mirror. You can see your own reflection once you've used those two products together. So if your skin needs a dose of hydration, reach out for this one. Give this one a try. It is fab.
Okay, third on my list is this Nudestix all over face blush color. It's essentially a cream blush.
Oh, okay, right.
So it comes with this extra as case with a mirror, if you like. Good for travel. But I got the shade Sunset Strip, and one end is a brush, and then the other end is the cream blush.
I feel like I've seen a lot of people on YouTube use that.
Yeah.
Or a lot of celebrities using that.
They have a really good colour range. You should check it out.
It is quite a nice summery colour.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know, like a rosy pink, rosy red pink.
Oh, that is really nice.
But it's like, when you put it on, obviously it's not that dark, right?
Yeah.
But it just looks like my natural blush colour.
Yeah.
Nothing too peachy, orangey, or nothing too light pink. It's just like, I'm shy.
This colour seems very similar to our CLE or Clay Cosmetics Melting Lip Powder Lady Guava. The colour looks very similar.
Lady or berry, or like a hybrid of both.
A hybrid of both, yeah.
Almost. But yeah, it's really nice. It blends in really well. It doesn't leave like blotchiness or like streaks. So I just use a brush, like a dense brush, and I just pat it in. And it just like blends really nicely. Sometimes I like to put on like a powder blush on top to set it, but even by itself, it's just really healthy and radiant. On like no makeup days, this is divine.
Another one that I've been loving, especially in the summer when it's hot and I'm feeling lazy and I just need a pick-me-up sort of thing because of the heat, is the Clay Cosmetics Lifting Mist. Literally, it lifts me up, it lifts my mood, and it helps tighten up my skin as well, especially through the heat. It just gives me sort of a cooling effect, because adding a bit of obviously moisture and then sort of fanning it off just feels really nice to mist over my skin whenever I'm feeling a little hot. And then it just has the added benefits of snow mushroom in here, which is a botanical alternative to hyaluronic acid. It just provides a lot of hydration, especially in dry seasons or hot weather. You just feel like you need more and more and more and more hydration.
I remember the first time we tried that and we had that tightening effect.
Yeah.
We probably don't feel it as much now because we're so used to it, but the very first time we tried that, we just felt tight as.
Yeah.
It was like,
but
I don't know.
Good tight, not like we've been stripped away from our oils and our skin's super tight. It's more like
It was like,
your skin is stretched, like
it was like plump and then it was like
Yeah.
sealed,
Yeah.
kind of tight. I think our skin's adapted to like this product and the ingredients now, but first time we ever tried it, it was crazy hydrating. My next one is a fragrance. So this isn't actually the full size fragrance. They have 100ml standard size in a fragrance bottle. This is their travel size, which is still pretty decent. I mean,
Yeah,
they
that's
10
quite
mils.
big.
Yeah, which I have been using in the summer, especially for travel. I bought this because of travel purposes. Like I wanted something small and compact for me to take to small trips or whatever. So this is why I bought this one.
smell it.
Yeah, you can smell it. I bought this because I was just browsing in Mecca in store and I just wanted a small perfume. So this one was the one that, thank you, that was the one that intrigued me the most. It's called the Wonderland Peony, by the way, by Floral Street. So Floral Street have heaps of other fragrances or flavors, but Wonderland Peony is one that I chose. It's described as a fruity floral scent, which I think I would use this like on a date night kind of vibe, or like going out, not an everyday sort of situation. Every day I do like more fresh scents, but this is more on the florally, fruity, sweet kind of side. It has Sicilian lemon, pink berries, pink guava, violet, peony accord, raspberry flower, vanilla bean, pink cotton candy, cedarwood, and vetiver. It's a lot of notes, isn't that?
Yeah.
So quite a few notes, but yeah, as you can tell, it's mainly florally and fruity. And it's quite long lasting as well. Like it's a good quality fragrance, I can tell, because throughout the day you can still smell it on me.
For summer, I do like to reach for more florally scents. I feel like it just suits the summer vibe.
It does, yes.
Whereas a little bit more of a, I don't know if this is just me, but more of a masculine sense for the winter. But it's not really masculine. I don't know how to explain it to you.
Like a more woody kind of scent.
Yeah.
And woody and fresh, maybe.
Yeah. And my fifth product for my summer favorites, which I don't know why I haven't picked this up earlier, but it's the Herbal Dynamics Flawlessly Firm Toning Body Butter. I knew that in the summer, obviously, I would show a little bit more skin than usual. So I wanted to make sure that my legs, my arms are nice and moisturized. My preference is for my legs to look a bit more glossy than matte. So this gives a really nice, and I've just put moisturizer on kind of vibe throughout the day. It just feels really nice on the skin. It keeps my legs really nice and moisturized, and it also has the added benefits of trying to smooth out the skin and reducing sort of stretch marks and stuff. I haven't really sort of analyzed whether my stretch marks have gone away. It wasn't something that I was using this as an intention of removing cellulite or stretch marks. That wasn't my intention initially. It was just to moisturize my skin, so I haven't noticed any changes or looked into it.
And you'd probably have to go through literally the whole thing,
yeah.
Or like a couple of them.
Yeah, so when products do say they do smoothing, tightening and trying to reduce stretch marks, I'm a bit more, not skeptical, but it's not something that it concerns me, so it's not something that I look into when I look at my body. But it's just been a really good moisturizer that looks like I'm nicely moisturized, but also not sticky or oily at the same time. Like it's not like I put this on and my clothes stick to me and stuff. It's still quite light.
Oh, it's very airy. I haven't tried this
like
before.
a moussey. I've only started really using it the last couple of weeks.
Oh wow, it's
But
super
it feels
light.
really nice, yeah. The scent isn't like my favourite.
I really like the shea butter scent, the shea squalene
that
body
does
butter.
have the...
Yeah, that one is so nice, that scent. Yeah, but it feels really nice.
Yeah, it feels really nice, and it just gives your skin a bit of a glow. Like, especially the legs, I like it. I like my legs to have that sort of glowy look.
And last on my list is this cleanser, Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser by COSRX. I've seen this absolutely everywhere and anywhere, and I got a bit of FOMO. So it's formulated with purifying botanical ingredients and has a low pH formula that works with obviously the pH of your skin to soothe, refresh and soften it without the stripping feeling, and it does exactly that. I'm only on my second week of using it in the mornings, so I like to put this on my Just Kind Co facial massager, squirt of that, and then massage it around my face for a minute, and it just makes it super foamy and leathery. Probably not suited for dry skin types, because I do think it's not like it strips my oils that I feel completely dehydrated, but yeah, I still think if you had dry skin types, does this have sulfate? It's got a bit of sulfate, so be careful. Oily skin types would absolutely love this, but it just for summer has been very fresh.
Especially when you get a little bit sweaty,
Yes.
and a bit oilier in summer. That probably worked.
I tend to reach for more gel cleansers in summer anyway, and keep my cream non-surfactant cleansers for winter. So this has been great. So those are our summer favourites.
We will be continuing to use them. It's not like, because they're our summer favourites, they only stay in summer. That's a bit unrealistic. But it was just things that we were particularly loving in summer. Let us know if there's any other products that you loved in the summer. We would obviously, like Libby said, she's an experimenter. She would love to try it, and then she usually tells me if it's good or not, and that's when I usually jump into the bandwagon of things.
Yep, if there's anything else that you have tried over the summer that you like, leave them in the comments below. And if you have any thoughts or comments about the products that we spoke about today, share them with us below as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video if you found it interesting, subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell so you know when we upload videos next. But until then, we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.